My name is Joseph Hunter, and today we're going to properly propagate aloe vera plant. There's two types of propagation. There's sexual and asexual. Sexual propagation is the pollen coming in contact with the egg, forming a new plant with the genetics of both parent plants. Asexual propagation is one parent plant having one genetically identical offspring from cutting part of the plant, whether it could be the root, the stem, or a leaf. We're going to do a leaf cutting today on this aloe vera plant to create a new plant. Aloe vera plants are great plants to have around. They're not only not good-looking ornamental plant that looks pretty, but they also have many beneficial purposes to keep them around. One purpose is that it's great for skin. Many different moisturizers, most moisturizers on the market today, when they market and they advertise that they have aloe vera in their products, or have aloe from the aloe vera plant in their product. Aloe is what, if you break a piece off aloe and squeeze it a little bit, aloe will run out, because the aloe vera plant is 99% water. So it's more of a liquid coming out of it than anything. But it's great for skin, rashes, many burns, sunburns, and abrasions. If you were to get hurt, aloe will help soothe the skin and also help it recover. Aloe also has many active ingredients in it that are great to fight off microorganisms that can cause infections, and also fight off bacteria that can cause many problems. So not only if you were to have a burn or an abrasion, but also if you were to have a cut, the aloe could soothe it and help it heal faster and better. So we're going to start this propagation through I'm going to start propagation by going over our materials here. We have a cup for the cutting. We have a small plate, a gallon bag, a cup of water, scissors, root hormone, potting soil, a knife, and also, of course, aloe vera parent plant. So we'll start by preparing the cup. I decided to use a plastic cup instead of using a pot, since pots have larger holes in the bottom to drain water. You don't want the water to drain you want the water to drain, you do not want the soil. So I'm going to start by taking the cup and punching small holes in the bottom, just big enough for the water to drain out, but to leave all the soil. Going to have good drainage for the plant so it doesn't drown. Alright, now that's done, and there's small holes all through the bottom of the plant. Our next step is to get potting soil and fill our cup that is acting as the pots. So I'm going to fill the cup with some potting soil. You want to fill the cup all the way up, but not to the brim. I'll leave about an inch from the top, like that right there. All right, so we now have a cup of soil. Our next step is to take our scissors. I've already cleaned them, and they are sterilized to cut the plant. Now, when you cut the plant, you don't want to cut the main stem. because that could hurt the plant. What you want to cut is a piece off one of the side stems, like over here, or this one right here, but not the main piece. So we're going to cut right about here, like that. If you look close, you can see some of the aloe already starting to squeeze out of it. But now we're going to take this cutting and we'll set it down and take the root hormone. This root hormone helps the growth of the roots, of course. This is Root Boost rooting hormone. Bought this from the local gardening and feed store in my hometown. You want to pour some on the plate. It doesn't take much. All it is a white powdery substance. You don't have to put a lot on the plate, because that is a large bottle. And you can now save the rest of it for later, in case you do it again with something else. Now, do not stick the aloe vera into the root hormone bottle, because that will that can cause that can contaminate the entire bottle. So you're not supposed to do that. That's why I put it on a small plate right here like this. And now we're going to take it, and you just want to get it in where the cut was and cover it good, like so. This will help stimulate the roots significantly and help it take root faster. So now we have it covered, and we're going to plant. So we're going to take our small pot, and you just want to make a little hole in the middle, and you want to stick it in there and pack it just a tad bit. You don't have to pack it a lot, just enough to help it stand tall, stand straight up, stand tall in the pot, or the cup that we're using as a pot. So, now after you have it standing tall, I'm going to take the rest of this hormone, since I've used it, and I'm going to put it right here on this napkin so I can dispose of it, so it will not, if I put it back in the bottle, it could contaminate. So we're going to set that to the side and throw it away. Now we're going to take this plate right here and use it and put the plant right there on it like that. I do this so if when I water the plant, it won't run all everywhere. The water will stay on the plate instead of going everywhere. And after you finish that, you want to water the plant. You don't have to drench it, but you just want to get some water on it to help it grow. As you can see, the whole purpose of why I used the plate instead of letting it run all over the table. Now I have a plastic bag. The plan with the plastic bag is for it to create a growth chamber to trap the humidity for the plant, so it'll stay nice and humid and it'll have good conditions for it to grow. So we're going to stick it. I'm going to pour some of this water off. And I'm going to stick it right here in the bag. don't have to have the bag tied around it. You don't have to have the bag blown up. You just want it to keep the moisture, keep the humidity in the bag. Like this right here. With it sitting just like that, that's now you're completed the propagation. This process is a great way to save money on having to buy new plants. You can just take clippings from another plant and put it in there, and you wonder how viable is this process, whether it really works or if it might not work. Back in April, this plant right here started as what we've done today, and since April it has grown tremendously and become much larger. And today I took a clipping of it and from it and put it on made another plant from it. This process also works for other plants, poinsettias and the wandering Jew, ivy and mint are just a few of them that this process, that leaf cuttings will work with. And also root cuttings and stem cuttings work for many plants, many trees and stuff for stem cuttings. That's the process right there. Good luck in propagating yourself, and thank you for watching.